After about 35 or so, a guy starts to look at the high desert as a place of peace and quiet and tranquility, a place to visit and enjoy. Woman, not so much. It's a conduit to Las Vegas, that's it. You know, it's too hot, or it's too cold, or there's no place to pee. Well, here's a suggestion for you. If you want to go to the high desert and have a good time, bring the family, and do some stuff for free, this is the perfect way to do it.
If you like famous airplanes, today is your day. We're going to be visiting 3 sites. Our trip starts on the Antelope Valley Freeway, Highway 14 out of Los Angeles. Take it north to Palmdale, exiting on Avenue P. The 747 on your left that dwarfs everything around it, including the B-52 sitting next to it, is the newest addition to Joe Davies Heritage Airpark. Just make the first possible left you can after you pass the airplanes. There's plenty of free parking. It's a great place to let the kids out of the car to kind of stretch their legs and run around. You'll notice that all the planes have plaques in front of them that will give you a bit of a glimpse into their importance. This 747 is one of 2 planes that ferried the space shuttles. This particular one made 66 flights with a shuttle atop its fuselage, including 17 missions carrying the shuttle from Dryden, now Armstrong, back to Kennedy Space Center. There's more waiting for you just east. Just follow the footpath or drive east to Blackbird Park. You're going to come face to face with a U-2, an SR-71, an A-12, and an early drone. If you have a couple of extra minutes, stop by the gift shop and cool off in the air conditioning. They have docents there that can answer any questions you have. Now, as you leave Blackbird Park, you'll notice the security gates for Plant 42 on your left. Then directly in front of you, there's a mysterious building. It doesn't say much other than FAA. Well, it turns out this is air traffic control for Southern California. What goes on in this building directly affects what goes on at airports like this one, and directly affects what happens up here. Now, to get to the second site, just go back to the freeway and head north, or even better, go north on Sierra Highway. The drive's a lot more interesting. Either way, when you get to Rosamond Boulevard, head east. And once you pass the Edwards Air Force Base sign, you're on base property, so be careful. Just follow Rosamond Boulevard until it curves north. Just ahead, you'll see a bunch of airplanes on your right. Turn into the parking lot in front of the gate. This is Century Circle, named appropriately after the Century series of fighters on display. You'll see the Super Sabre, Voodoo, Delta Dagger, and F-104A Starfighter. And just like at Joe Davies Park and Blackbird Park, there's plenty of information about each plane available. And then remember back to the beginning where we were talking about the lack of decent restrooms out in the desert? Well, what do you know? Open 24 hours. Well, there aren't any signs saying so, but it appears this building is used as something of a meeting place. We're thinking probably for members of whatever private groups coordinate the maintenance of Century Circle. But check out the bathroom. This is the way a restroom should look. I mean, how many restrooms come with fire alarms, huh? Our third and final stop of the tour is the north gate of Edwards Air Force Base. Just head west on Rosamond Boulevard, back the way you came. Then jump back on the freeway, Freeway 14 or Sierra Highway until you hit Business 58. There's a fast trip right on the corner. When you get to Business 58, turn east. When you get to the freeway, again, go east toward Barstow. You'll exit where the sign says Edwards Air Force Base. Once again, we're on Rosamond Boulevard. Just follow the road under the bridge and keep going until you almost get to the gate. You can make a left into the parking lot at that point. Now, the B-52 you're looking at is the famous Balls 8. It got that nickname because of its tail number, 0008. This one retired in 2004 after almost 50 years of flying service with NASA. This particular plane is famous for dropping the X-15 on 106 of the 199 X-15 program flights. And by the way, you can read more about this plane on the Mojave Treks website. So there you have it. A full day of things for kids of all ages to enjoy, including a clean restroom where you didn't expect it, and an opportunity to sample a little of the rich aviation history that's hiding in the high desert.
We'll see you next time.